Buyouts. I'm hesitant to do a video on buyouts, and yet this is kind of a big name. At the time he was signed, it was a big name. Paul Martin has been signed out by the San Jose Sharks, or is being bought out. Let me clarify. Before you can buy a player out, you got to put him on unconditional waivers. That means he's out there. Any team in the league right now can get Paul Martin for nothing. Nobody's going to touch him. He had 2 assists in 14 games, 2 more assists in 18 games with the AHL's San Jose Barracuda. So, 2 assists for the Sharks, 2 assists for the Barracuda, and it gives them an extra $2.8 million in cap space July 1st. So the buyouts are starting now because now the cap is known. The cap's going to be $79.5 million this coming year. So now GMs are sitting there doing the math. They've got their capologists, and they're saying, all right, what are we going to do? San Jose is now, they are currently $18.8 million under the cap. So speculate away. Sharks are in pretty good shape. The Oilers also bought out Eric Gryba, which is not a shocker to anybody. It saves them $600,000 on the cap next year. But because of the fact that it distributes it over double the amount of time left on the contract, it means that it adds $300,000 to their cap the season after that. But that's not a huge difference, and Gryba being bought out is not going to be a surprise to. I don't even think it would be a surprise to Gryba. I don't think he's going to wake up today and go, what am I going to do? So again, yesterday they put Gryba on unconditional waivers with the idea of buying him out. Today it's Paul Martin, and the two highly likely that on July 1st they find a new suitor. Just at a much lower rate. Usually when a guy gets bought out, he will be able to find another team. They just don't want to pay the salary that he's signed for. And it's kind of a bonus to him. So he gets the money for being bought out, and then on July 1st he makes more money. Vinny LeCavalier being a good example. Ilya Brizgalov made out like a bandit when he got bought out. I don't feel bad necessarily for these guys when they get bought out unless they don't find a job after. I mean, it's a lot of money. They can probably do whatever they want for the rest of their life with said money, but if they really want their career to continue, this could technically be the end. So there you go. Martin is gone from the Sharks. Gryba is gone from the Oilers. And again, I'm going to try to not do too many of these because, again, we could see a lot of this. Also, I want to tag onto here. There have been some free agents that have been signed to contracts over the last few days. Marcus Granlund just signed a $1.4 million contract, $1.475 million contract with the Canucks for 1 more year. Richard Bachman signed on with the Canucks for another $675,000 to help backstop their Utica team. Connor Carrick has been re-signed by Toronto for $1.3 million, and Calvin Pickard is re-signed with Toronto for $800,000. I would not be surprised to see Pickard. I don't know that he necessarily gets moved, but there's too many goaltenders in Toronto, and I'm wondering what they're going to do this summer. Because they do have some other organizational needs that they need to address, like, for instance, on the blue line. We'll see what they do. Reed Boucher re-signed with Vancouver for another year at $725,000. And Matt Benning, a few days back, signed an extension with the Oilers for $1.9 million as his cap hit. He had a regressive season last year. We'll see if he can progress this coming year. And I might as well throw in Tobias Lindberg, also re-signed with Pittsburgh, extended at $650,000. We'll get into more on who's signed and who's doing what where. After the draft, I'm sure there'll be some more accelerated stuff going on. There'll be some big trades as well. And I will be here to report on all of it for you. So let me know your thoughts. Where do you think Paul Martin goes, if anywhere? And if you're a Gryba fan, where does Gryba go? So there you go. That's kind of the buyout and current contract signing news of the day. This is going to change, though. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. And yep, the draft day. It's in Dallas. We're in Dallas. I have a lot of Dallas. I'll talk to you guys again soon.